MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Now it'll be number 3. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
And that
ball
misses
1.
for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Thomas on at first, nobody out. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 2-1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Here now is Juan Soto. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And it's fouled away. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Struck him out.
That is good.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. As a look, now the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Fouled off. And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Yadiel Hernandez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Two on, 2 out, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. He's set. The 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Fake a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
0-2. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strike out there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for. From an offensive standpoint, you try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribbon hit.
0-1 the count. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Strasburg has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty B, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there's one down now.
That is good. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Villar takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pete Alonso is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
1-0 delivery. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Carter Kieboom.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the 3rd baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Lane Thomas now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1 out and a runner on second base. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next, it'll be number three. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside. Oh, that's inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey! Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Nationals lead one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on the way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Right side, but it's well foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game, he should have made that play.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Baez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell has a play. 1 out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Conforto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Now to the plate, James McCann. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. Wow. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He's set. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder. 1.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. That's out.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0.
Count 3-0.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Josh Bell worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's saved easily at first. And stepping in, Yadiel Hernandez picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. He's set, now the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Two pitches fouled away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. One and 1. In for strike 2. Bell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. Ready now is Jonathan Villar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Jonathan.
From the stretch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Thomas. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On the first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia. Now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Three and 1 to the National shortstop. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next to hit is Carter Kieboom. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Kieboom, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Plate now, Steven Strasburg. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
High in the air out to center field. Thomas will wait on it. One gone. So next to bat will be Michael Conforto. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Outside, 3-0 now. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country and invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Here's the first pitch to him. Javier Baez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll take a look at ball 1. fouled away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Striding in is James McCann. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. A payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So stepping in is Jonathan Villar. A potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives him the lead.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is in now for Washington, number 3. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes.
Aye.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1.
Nope.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19.
1 out, runner at first, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0. Ball 2.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3. I got 3-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit on the ground toward the left. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nationals go quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
50, Austin Voth.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Lindor.
First delivery to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Thomas has it for route number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
At the plate, Michael Conforto.
Outside,
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Now the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slide.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now to the plate, here is Yadiel Hernandez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Good waste pitch, 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Keibert Ruiz. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Carlos Carrasco, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59, Carlos Carrasco.
Next up is Luis Garcia. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Popped up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nationals gone in order. They trail 5-2. And now Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Number 6.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for the Mets, James McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
J.D. Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Now the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. The count's 1-1. Too high. Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Jonathan Villar will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to Seth Lugo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
7th inning ready to roll, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
The third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
First delivery to him.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Number 88 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Washington. Number 88.
First offering on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next,
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Paulo Espino will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He bounced out last time up.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Three and 0 now. Espino, a 5'10" right-hander. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and it's fouled away. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Ready with the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Runners on first with one down. 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Miguel Castro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 3, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 3.
First offering. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next up, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Bell will be next. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Josh Bell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. McNeil is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in now for the Nats, Yadiel Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ball 2-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Soto is off at first with 2 away. Set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Ryan Harper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that brings up Javi Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And that misses 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This is foul right side. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So here is Jeff McNeil, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
stepping in next, James McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry's Familia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Pillar is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The catcher, David.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Outside, 2-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Luis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Familia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And that one yanked just foul. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Up next for Washington.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Andrew Stevenson will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Keyboom on third. Stevenson stands at second. No outs. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, number 3. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a liner. Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 6-5 now.
The batter.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Upstairs.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 3 runs already home here. Last strike now for the Nats. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. A 1-run game, 6-5 to final today. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. Steven Strasburg was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.